Hello and welcome back to a new episode of Ultimate General Civil War, and today we are going to fight the Battle of Stones River. Our 3 corps have been mobilized and our equipment got improved. Our 1st Corps has now more units armed with the CS Richmond, but otherwise we still field the Pattern 1853 Enfield and the Harper's Ferry M1855. Also Faulkner's Legion has the Fayetteville. We have 1 unit of 12-pounder Napoleons and 2 units of 24-pounder howitzers, as well as 1 battery of 10-pounder Trégidères. Our unit of 10-pounder Parrots got upgraded to 20-pounders. Last but not least, we field 2 units of Whizworth snipers and a unit of skirmishers armed with the Colt M1855. Our 2nd Corps is almost exclusively armed with the Harper's Ferry M1855, with the exception of Hedge with the Springfield M1855 and Stark with the Pattern 1853 Enfield. Also, thanks to a name suggestion, the brigade under Wolford got renamed to Wolford's Vikings. This corps also has a battery of 12-pounder Napoleons and 24-pounder howitzers, as well as 1 unit of 10-pounder Parrots and 10-pounder Trégidères. Also, we were able to equip more of our snipers with the Whizworth, and we field a large skirmishing unit armed with the Sharps Model 1855. Last but not least, this corps has our shock and skirmishing cavalry. Our 3rd Corps is mostly armed with the Pattern 1853 Enfield and the Springfield M1855. We only field a few units that have the Harper's Ferry variant, and the Georgia Volunteers have the CS Richmond. This corps also has 2 batteries of 12-pounder Napoleons, 1 battery of 24-pounder howitzers, and 2 batteries of 10-pounder Parrots. We were only able to equip 1 of our sniper units with the Whizworth, the other one still has hunter rifles. And before I forget it, this corps also has our 12-pounder Whizworth. Our career point from the previous battle got invested into economy, still upgrading our forces took a massive toll on our economy. The Union government has gathered over 49,700 soldiers and 157 artillery pieces. In the beginning of the fight, only our 1st and 3rd Corps are going to be present on the battlefield, meaning that the enemy outnumbers us. But once our 2nd Corps arrives, we field 55,500 soldiers and 176 guns, giving us a clear advantage over the enemy. General Rosecrans is marching from Nashville on a mission to seek and destroy our army. If the Union secures the small town of Murfreesboro, it will have a negative impact on our cause, as it was the home of American Revolutionary War hero Hardy Murphy. Furthermore, Yankees can advance deeper south into Tennessee territory. We are not willing to allow them to march further into southern soil. Although the ground is not especially favorable, we will defend the banks of Stones River. We don't expect them to attack our center. It will be suicidal. We should not attempt an attack here either. They seem to mobilize for an attack to our right. If they take their heights west of the town, they could flank and push us south. So far our cavalry is delaying their actions on this side. Before they decide to attack us, we will concentrate our forces to strike their right flank tomorrow morning. General Rosecrans has established his headquarters at Nashville Pike. If we advance and take it, we can surround his army and finish them before more Yankee reinforcements arrive. General, we are ready to attack the Union right. The Federals appear surprised. Advance quickly and push them back north where they came from. It is advised to hold our forces at the center and attack only when the enemy is weakened enough. The battle can begin and is immediately off to an interesting start. The majority of our forces are attacking down here, together with our 24-pounder howitzers, 12-pounder Napoleons and our 10-pounder Parrots, as well as our Whizworth. I hope that with this we are able to use our larger caliber guns to also attack up north. The majority of our forces up here are going to take position within the forest. I hope that this will limit our casualties. We have some artillery pieces coming up, maybe we can deliver some fire, but for the beginning the majority of the fight is going to be centered around here. With this you need to get down and attack the artillery of Newell. The rest of our forces march up. Those units under Panda are marching forward. Mahone, get forward. It looks like the 101st Ohio is going to support the units north. 10-pounder Parrots and Whispers open up on Mule. Whisper Snipers also open up on Mule. Howitzers and Napoleons get forward. We have the 31st advancing on Mahone. And we found even more artillery pieces to our flank. Liddell, you are needed to support our units over here. Mahone is now starting to engage. Panda, move forward. Panda skirmishes, you're also needed on our flank. How's the situation up north looking? Our snipers made contact with enemy artillery, but it takes them a long time to reload. We do not know if anything's over there. I have Alabama skirmishes to guard our rear, but I'm unwilling to advance them. And for now, we are simply holding. Liddell's and Mahone's units are taking a massive beating. Our artillery support is coming up. Up here, our attack is starting to get ready. Newell's artillery is now getting shelled by our snipers. Panda, can you get the 1st 93rd Ohio together with the other unit under Panda, together with... While our howitzers should focus on this unit, Mahone already took massive casualties and is withdrawing. I want these skirmishes to advance on the flank. The 21st, 38th Illinois is back and they have a large artillery support. I don't think we can really move along their flank. Our Whitworth are marching up straight into enemy fire. This is not really looking like a winnable fight. Okay, maybe our northern section has better chances. We are driving back the enemy artillery. 10-pounders, refocus your fire on the unit under Hascock. Our hunters are advancing. Grimes, get forward. Baker and Kraft also get forward. Kraft, you're going to take defensive positions together with the Alabama infantry. I'm going to get Kraft's skirmishers further down to our artillery line. 12-pounders also advance. Our skirmishers might be able to silence enemy artillery pieces. They're now trying to charge. Panda fall back. The other unit under Pandy already took massive casualties and had to withdraw. Now Panda, stop running. These skirmishers can reattach. Adams, can you attack the artillery? Whisper snipers also advance on the artillery. Enemies. Adams skirmishers move on the side. Panda got driven back. All of our artillery pieces need to focus their fire. Mahone is back in action. Move forward again. Up here we might be able to deliver some fire on enemy guns. Yes, we were able to drive back those units, but casualties are extremely high. Adams got blocked and is now way too close to Newell's artillery. All of our snipers and skirmishes need to advance. Panda already took 270 casualties. Move forward. We are able to rout these artillery pieces. Adams is now up to 143 casualties. This is a terrible morning. Down here, Liddell is bleeding. I want our heavy guns to focus their artillery fire on this unit. These skirmishers need to withdraw. Our hunter snipers got caught, but we were able to form up an attack over on this side. All of our units need to double time it. 12-pounders also move forward even more. I hope that with this we might be able to get into the rear of the enemy before they can really react. Baker also rush forward. How is the situation down here looking? Mahone's skirmishers are hidden again. Panda skirmishers are still withdrawing. Mahone's main force took 300 casualties and Adams is falling back. Georgia on the double and attack while their flank is still exposed. Panda also move forward. With some luck we might be able to capture these woods. Yes, there we have the enemy wavering. Another good volley and they will be forced to retreat. Whisper snipers get further into the forest. Panda on the double. Georgia also get into the woods. They will only promise an illusion of safety, but this is all we can get for now. Mahone skirmishers need to fall back and reform together with Panda. Our artillery needs to move forward. These artillery pieces are still doing a fine job attacking the enemy. Adam skirmishers, move up. We're now securing Franklin Road woods. Georgia and Panda build up a defensive position. Panda, reinforce your brother. Liddell, move forward. And Mahone, move forward. How is the situation up north looking? We have driven them back. Osborne, you need to get deeper into the forest and to attack Hascock. Baker is taking heavy casualties. Hunter snipers have reformed their ranks. Move up again. These 10-pounder parrots need to focus on enemy artillery as well. Grimes, send forward your skirmishers. We have found more soldiers that were previously hidden. Move up, man, move up. If we can drive back this unit, we can destroy their artillery. We're now in control of both control points. Maybe we can hold them and limit our casualties. Panda, get up. Georgia, move forward. And Panda, move forward. We have enemy units on our side. Whitworth, I would love to send you around and on the enemy flank, but for now you need to contest those forces. These artillery pieces can still bombard the enemy and I'm willing to let them there, even though they might get too far away from our main line. Mahone is already down to 700 men. Still I'm ordering them to attack. Panda, move forward. This unit under Panda also needs to move forward together with Georgia, but we were able to force the enemy to fall back. We attacked so ferociously that their right has collapsed. Push them further north and secure Wilkinson's Pike. Don't give them a chance to breathe. Well, we attacked very strong, but we also took a lot of casualties. I'm sending a few skirmishers out to scout ahead while the next attack wave mobilizes. Down here we are on risk of getting enemies into our rear. Here our center is basically only consisting of a few units of skirmishers, and these units on our outer wing are getting absolutely slaughtered as we are unable to directly support them. Our howitzers and Napoleons got up and these artillery pieces are also moving forward. Whispers, get on the flank of these units. Maybe you can drive them back, because these forces need to focus so that we can link up with the majority of our forces to our north. Maxwell skirmishers made contact with enemy artillery. Our other forces need to hurry up to get there as well. Siegfried and Baker are rushing forward. Baker skirmishers, can you attack Schultz together with these Whispers? Siegfried skirmishers, I'm also going to get your skirmishers to attack. I send Hatch Brigade down to support down here, as we do not have a lot to hold our side. Grimes, you need to move forward on the artillery. Osborne is now obviously flanked, and Grimes of course immediately got pushed back. Osborne, are you able to hit those horses under Stokes? Yes, this was a good volley. But now you need to shift and turn again. These snipers had to rush far too far out. Reform your ranks. Baker, move up on Miller. We have an entire federal army over here and we are severely outnumbered. I don't exactly see how we should be able to easily win here. Baker fall back. Baker skirmishers so that Baker can open up on the exposed flank of spears. Baker, reform your lines over here. Hatch, I want you to take position down here. Patrick Colonel Liddell is wounded. These skirmishers are finally back and maybe we can use that to our advantage. Men rush forward. Georgia volunteers, you're going to be a little bit of a reserve. We have driven back forces around this section, but I'm sure they're still on the battlefield. Enemy supplies are getting targeted. Good, 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 good. And we are advancing. Artillery, open your fire on Simmons. Wonderful. This battery is destroyed, and now this unit is your new target. Panda, move up. And Panda, move up again. Mahone and Liddell are going to be out of the fight once this unit is destroyed. And we have almost been driven away from this defensive position. And I think it is wise to give it up. Baker and Grimes, fall back. Hatch, you can now focus down here to defend this position. Grimes, you're going to take this position. Craft skirmishers are going to protect down here so that these parrots can focus on our northern section that is falling apart. Baker needs to move up again. Whitworth, are you able to get shorts? Baker skirmishers move forward. These Whitworths are doing a fine job on the enemy side. I hope it is going to be enough. These 12-pounders need to get closer to the enemy. Secret is bleeding heavily, but we are thankfully able to target their artillery. Osborne, I'm going to relocate you south together with Baker. Grimes skirmishers, you can re-attach. 12-pounder Napoleons, get behind our main line. Yes, we have found the enemy that was behind our lines and they are now targeting our flank. Panda is getting torn to bits and we need to advance these units to attack those artillery pieces. 10-pounders, open up on the strongest artillery unit. 20-pounders and 12-pounders move forward. Colonel Floyd Logan is wounded. Our strong batteries shot another round and can now move up to our main force. Adams is behind our main line and got forgotten. I'm going to advance him. And these units need to hurry up. I want to concentrate most of our forces around here and give up all the other positions if needed. Osborne is now on the enemy flank and can move up. Double time it, man. Double time it. Baker skirmishers can reattach. Our Whistler's are still able to attack those artillery pieces. Secret and Shaw are taking heavy casualties. Maxwell, open up on the enemy units. Whitworth, move further on the enemy flank. Secret skirmishers, you can reattach. These 12-pounders can open up and Osborne as well as Baker need to focus on Miller. Whitworth skirmishers, fall back. 12-pounders, can you support the fire on shorts? It always looks like we have them beaten back, but then just more and more of their forces appear. I'm also going to send Grimes north. That our 10-pounders are opening up on enemy artillery lines, but for now they can still resist us. Panda, move up on these artillery pieces. The rest of our forces can move up on the enemy sides. These units can now also move up. And Liddell as well as Mahone are going to march up over on this side. Colonel Dean Osborne is wounded. Mahone skirmishers attack those artillery pieces. 12-pounders and Napoleons. 24-pounders and Napoleons move forward. Now we have this section of the Federal Army destroyed and can move forward. Secret's Devils took a heavy beating. Miller is still in the fight, but I doubt that we have the firepower to overrun them. Well, they are holding us back extremely well. If the casualties continue to rise like this, I don't think it is wise to continue attacking. We already took 30% casualties within our first core and 20% within our third. Supplies move forward, and it looks like our first core is completely without any form of resupply. We are moving on the enemy flank. We are taking those artillery pieces. But it is only a question of time until these units start to move north. Maybe I can get these whizzers on the enemy flank. Maxwell got forced back. I'm going to retreat Shaw for the moment. These whizzers are able to open up on Scribner. And we have Schultz's artillery wavering. Miller is finally wavering. Baker is about to fall back. General, move forward. Grimes, move up. Maxwell, move up again. Yes, we have another federal unit on the retreat. Siegfried also moved to the north. I am burning through many elite units. Liddell and Mahone, you're going to build up a reserve over here. Hatch, I'm going to send you north. Hopefully this will reduce our casualties. These artillery pieces now also need to move up, together with our general and our supplies. These units are still on our side, but should not be strong enough to break through. Our other units need to advance. We are now starting to rout some of their forces, but the enemy resistance is still extremely strong. Are our whizzers able to finally silence those artillery pieces? This will be perfect. Baker and Osborne got driven back once more. Grimes and Baker move up. Shaw move up. Maxwell and Siegfried move forward. Whizzers move forward. We found General Thomas. Baker is now pushed back together with Osborne. Whizzers open up on the artillery. Nothing else matters but silencing those guns. I guess they might be howitzers or 12-pounders. Enemy resistance from these artillery pieces is devastating our lines. Georgia cannot attack those artillery pieces directly as they have infantry in front of them. Panda, move forward. Mahone, move forward. Artillery support is almost there. 10-pounders open up on Hickory. Whizzers move further on the flank of Illinois. Panda skirmishers reattach. Liddell and Mahone are almost in position. How's the situation north looking? We are now finally almost able to destroy enemy artillery lines. Enemy positions have reshifted and our men have luckily found back their courage. General Panda is wounded, only 1 hour left on the clock. This will possibly mean that the enemy gets reinforcements. Secret get further on Shepard. If only we had resupply for our units. Hatch, double time it. I'm unwilling to send these reserves in. They might be everything that we have left in case of an enemy counterattack. Mahone, get forward a bit. Adams, you need to get on the flank of these Illinoisans. Howitzers and 12-pounders, move forward. Our 10-pounder parrots are almost in position. Our whizzers are still able to hit the target. We finally broke this unit down there. Skirmishers, move up. Panda, can you get those units without exposing your flank? And Georgia, you need to get forward. Nope, you cannot. As soon as one of you stick their head out, they're immediately greeted by more federal forces that are simply hiding. Adams, double time it to get on the enemy flank. It looks like we now have an opening in their line and are slowly pushing them north. Secret Devils are down to 400 men. This victory is going to be Pyrrhic at best. Enemy forces under Walker are reshifting. We need to pressure the enemy further. Whispers get further on their rear. Owen, get out of cover. Grimes is going to replace you. Perry, get out of cover. Shaw is going to replace you. Siegfried, you can get back and rest now. Whitworth, move back behind our line. We have found enemy artillery pieces. Our Whispers are hidden again and are able to hit them. 12 Hunters, open up everything that we have on Walker. Baker, open up on Spears. And these Whispers need to move forward on the enemy side. If only I had more forces available. Panther skirmishers, reattach. These Whispers can move forward. Adams move forward, and these artillery pieces are destroyed. But for now I'm happy with this standstill that we have down here. Or maybe if I could get these units forward, we might be able to open up their side. Every artillery piece open up on this unit. 12 Hunters, move up. And we have the opening that we need to send supplies north. We have driven back Walker. Whispers, open up on Miller. Owen, open up on Spears. Baker, open up on Spears. These Whispers need to fall back as they got spotted. Yes, now they're hidden again and might be able to find the enemy artillery again. Together with the help of Maxwell's skirmishers, this is a feasible task. Maxwell, you need to take position in this farmstead. Of course, as soon as we move, their guns get hidden again. Now, Spears is wavering. We are about to drive them from the point. Whispers, focus your fire on Walker. If we can stop him from regaining access to the battlefield, we might have a better chance. Baker, move forward. 900 casualties already. Almost 50% on our first corps. 4% on our second. And 27 on our third. We are finally able to hit the enemy side and force the Federal forces to relocate more units to the south. 12 Pounders and 10 Pounders, are you able to hit these artillery pieces while our artillery gets closer to the front? So far this section is looking relatively good. Miller is now exposed and alone on the post. Baker, double time it. Owen, get forward to give support. Our Whispers are getting shelled by loonies. They're out of ammunition. Come on. No, there's no use. Withdraw. We have a Federal unit in our rear. I think it is time to send out the Alabama infantry to greet them, together with Croft, to make sure that our advance does not get stopped. Osborne and Hedge move forward together with Baker. Betty is coming up. Owen also moved forward on Starkweather. Miller is routed once again thanks to the fire of our Whispers. Osborne, just a little bit forward. Just a little bit. We are so close. Perry, open up on the flank of Starkweather. 12 Pounders, open up on Betty. Confederate secured Wilkinson Turnpike. Very good. And with Alabama and Croft now approaching the enemy flank, we should be able to make sure that we do not get rear flanked. But this defensive line is now extremely vulnerable. We need to hold our position for 14 more minutes. Down here the enemy approaches us. It looks like they want to counterattack. Panner move forward just a bit. Our artillery is now setting up. And I hope with this we have a good defensive line to hold back enemy counterattacks. Is the supply train finally here? Yes. Supplies are finally coming up and need to immediately distribute ammunition along the entire front. Whispers, move up again. Max will attack Loomies. Enemy supplies are trying to break through. Alabama, take position on this hilltop together with Croft and hold back the 81st. Betty is taking quite the beating. Starkweather is still in the fight. Perry is opening up on his flank. Perry luckily still has ammunition. Betty is wavering. A couple good volleys from Hedge and Osborne, and Betty should be forced back. 3 more minutes. And it would be amazing if this would be a swift but extremely bloody victory. Almost 50% on our first score. I was hoping for a defensive victory. But now we are ordered to attack Nashville Pike. We can now surround and destroy the Yankees, rush and capture Nashville Pike before they rally at the hilltop. The western section of Nashville Pike should be lightly defended. Our cavalry can move there fast. Unfortunately, we do not have any fresh forces remaining to attack the enemy positions. And all we have is on our right flank. I'm sending what I can spare over. Barnes, you're also going. And I hope that we can maybe outflank them on the right and get into their rear. But they're sending more and more forces over, and I doubt that I will even have an army after this fight. Alabama and Kraft, you're going to attack this unit that has built up in our rear. Down here an enemy counterattack is imminent. Mahone, deep into the woods. Adams needs to support you. These artillery pieces need to reshift. Panda also fall back. On the double. And strong enemy cavalry is coming up for a counterattack. We have found strong enemy batteries. 10-pounders open up over there. Maxwell got driven back. Perry is there to hold, somewhat hold. Owen move forward. Osborne move forward. Baker get further south. Our Whispers are still unable to resupply. These supplies need to be delivered. These Whispers need to fall back. Adams and Croft were able to hold back this unit. Alabama, you are going to hold our rear, while this unit is going to replace Osborne. And it looks like we might be able to race over this opening before the enemy can arrive, but our infantry is coming up extremely slow. Our own artillery can move forward on Loomy's guns. Whispers move forward again. Our units down here simply need to... Well, the enemy really is pulling back, meaning that we also need to move forward. We need to bind their forces. There's really not much we can do down here. We cannot simply catch them out. But they have strong artillery in the water. I hope that we can send our skirmishers forward to absorb some of the damage while our snipers get forward and deliver the killing blow. Forest also attack, shock cavalry also attack. They should be significantly slowed down in the water. Whispers, are you able to get standard? Yes, you are. This might allow us the opening that we need. Sharps, get down. The first of our units are arriving, but they are able to rally their forces quicker than we could ever respond. Alabama, get forward. Whispers, you need to fall back for a moment. Our forces need to march up. How's the situation down here looking? We have enemy supplies in our rear. Adams skirmishes, you're not going to be quick enough, you're already exhausted from the continuous fighting. The rest of our forces need to give chase. These artillery pieces also need to move forward. These forces can stay where they are, they're completely depleted. Perry and Baker, reform your line. Maxwell, you still have to move forward, you might break in this battle. But there's really nothing we can do. Grimes, get out. Siegfried is going to replace you. And we are now getting flanked. Whispers, focus yourself south. Osborne, fall back. Kraft, march forward. Colonel Herbert Owen is killed. I doubt my beloved First Corps will forgive me these casualties. But we are over the river and it looks like we were able to destroy massive portions of the enemy artillery line. Or at least we were able to force them back. Shock Cavalry and Forest, you're going to hold back for the moment. These infantries, however, need to hurry up. These units are going to build up our second line. 24 pounders, get closer. Down here our 10 pounders are still able to attack those artillery pieces, I hope. And we are slowly driving them back. Church's artillery is exposed and we might be able to destroy them. Hatch, move forward. Thomas, you need to hold back the enemy on our side. Osborne, move forward once more. These units need to move up as well. And down here, these units can move up. The majority of our supplies have been held up over here. They can now also move forward. I'm going to leave these units in our reserve, however. The Federal forces might attempt a counterattack. Hatches skirmishes can't withdraw on time. And our skirmishing line now needs to scatter into the woods before we get completely cut out and destroyed. But our infantry line is crossing and therefore they done their duty. Up north we have finally captured the woods. Owen and Baker move up. Perry move up. Betty wants another beating. Maxwell move up. Perry move up on the double. Our whippers are finally with ammunition again. Maxwell reattach. Grimes move up. Osborne and Alabama move forward. This unit got routed, and if our Whisperers are able to capture some of their supplies, this would be absolutely brilliant. These units can now also move forward again. Panda, Adams, you need to take care of this unit. They are still holding us back. And Longstreet, can you get those supplies? Maybe you can persuade them to aid our cause. These artillery pieces need to push up once this unit is out of the way. Yes, we are able to capture enemy supplies, giving us what we need to continue. Come on, man, move forward. These Whisperers need to attack the artillery under standard. That is still getting hammered by our own artillery. Weeks move forward on Stanley together with Beaufort before they can reform a good defensive line. These Whisperers need to get on the enemy flank. Siegfried and Wheat move forward on Beatty. And our second line of infantry need to cross. Forest and Shock Cavalry move up on our rear. Hatch, you can reattach. Whisper snipers get over as well. Supplies get over. More supplies are coming up, but slowly. Standard is our next target for our snipers. Maxwell and Baker move forward. These units need to move forward as well. We see some movement over on this side. Is it another defensive line? We will find out. Grimes move up. Panda and Panda move up. And I have to say that the lines of sight in this fight are terrible for us. These units are falling back, meaning our artillery can move forward. Mahon's skirmishers can reattach. Adams and Panda also move forward. And Longstreet move forward. Down here we have this unit marching up to our reserve line. Mahon, get down before they can reform behind our line. These 12 pounders can now also finally move up. We finally have ammunition again to support our pushes. The remainings of their lines are now starting to reach good defensive ground again. Panda and Panda move up on this unit. These units also need to move forward. We do not have much time left, but also not many manpower reserves. The push over on this side looks promising, with Shepard being outnumbered and outflanked. Come on, man. 24 pounders open up on the entrenched enemy. Barnes move up on the enemy flank. Sharp suppression, rush forward. Maybe you can deliver some good volleys. These units need to move up and prepare to attack the enemy flank. 10 pounders, where are you shooting? Can you get closer to the battlefield? Hatchet skirmishers, I wasn't aware that you belong to one of my reserve units. Whisper Sniper need to fall back just a little bit. Georgia move up, Panda move up. And these units under Alabama and Panda need to move forward. Brigadier General Darrell Secret is killed and Samuel Weed is killed. I wonder how we should be able to recover from this fight. Our artillery line is coming up, finally. Grimes move forward. Betty should break within a short while now. These reserve units are now finally coming up. Longstreet move over. Do we have anything valuable left in reserve? These artillery pieces are coming up. Mahone, now it's time to deliver some payback on the enemy. These supplies also need to move forward. Alright, we were able to drive back one of the enemy units over on this side. Everyone move forward who can, and the enemy artillery is barely but still in range of our units. Are these snipers able to attack enemy artillery without having to rush into enemy lines? I do hope so. Barnes, move over and attack Walker. Wheat, you're going to attack the enemy flank, and our Sharps also need to attack the enemy flank. Nope, our Sharps have to move up very, very far, very, very close, and need to fall back very, very quick. 12 pounders and 24 pounders open up on these units. Hatch and Craft open up on this exposed unit. These supplies need to move forward. Panda and Alabama get these units out of there. Adams move forward. Longstreet move forward. And it looks like we have some units of the enemy pinned down. Whispers also move up. Down south we have enemy supplies that are still retreating, and this unit that is battling Mahone. Panda got left behind and can now move up. We have the 81st now wavering. Anderson and Stark attack Grosse. Maxwell also attack. Together with Baker, you're going to attack Hazen. These skirmishers also need to attack Grosse. And we have forced more supplies to surrender. Our artillery was able to do that. Georgia, can you get this unit together with Panda? We now need to increase the pressure as we are running out of time. Yes, we have forced a breakthrough. Stark, rush the artillery. Maxwell, also rush the artillery. Snipers, also move up. A few quick volleys and standard should hopefully be driven back. Perry is now driven back. Baker joins the fight. Grimes plugs the hole. Our most right flank needs to move forward. Reed move forward. Supplies move up. These 24 pounders also need to move forward. Hedges skirmishers also move up. Forest and Shock get ready. And Wood get down. These Whispers can withdraw. They've also taken a few casualties. The 685th is now replacing enemy defenses, and we have broken them down here. Well, not broken, but driven them back momentarily. The 535 is trying to counterattack. Gentlemen, open up. Adams, move forward. Panda, move forward. Whispers, reshift your fire. Alabama, move forward. Have we beaten them back over on this section? I do hope so. Men, move up. Our other artillery is now slowly coming up. I'm simply ordering them to set up over here. We can sort them out later. Brigadier General Aaron Cobb is wounded. I doubt that we will have an officer corps after this fight. Maxwell, move forward. Stark, move forward. Stark is still a strong unit. Barely bled. Anderson is severely under strength. Weeks, move forward. We hear melee fighting. Our skirmishers ran into enemy reinforcements. Also meaning that Georgia and Panda need to fall back. Whispers, fall back. Brigadier General Glenn Maxwell is wounded. Osborne, move forward. Alabama, move forward. Croft, move forward. Owen, move up. And now it is time to find out whether we have to beat them back completely. Yes, we have to hold the Nashville Pike west and east. And we are always getting surprised by more and more enemy forces. Whispers, attack Price. And down here it is time that we push our attack forward. I'm sending Secret into charge. Barnes double time it to deliver some cover fire. Spears showed up just in time. I think that Secret's charge is going to be doomed. Adams and Panda move forward. Panda take over Osborne. These units need to move up. We have a promising opening, but I do not know if we have the manpower to really do much. Spears is retreating. Sharps open up on them. Secret is now also wavering and unable to get out of the enemy lines, it seems. 24-pounder howitzers, open up. Enemy resistance is extremely stiff. Down south we still have enemy forces in our defenses. Georgia, move up. Panda, move up. Alabama, move forward together with Croft. Owen, also move forward. Grimes, move forward. We now need to push this point. Betty is coming up. Price is still resisting. Maxwell, move forward. Whispers also move forward. Sigrid has gathered their strength. Come on, men, move forward. Get on the enemy flank. Yes, we have routed one federal unit. If we can get Price out of there, we might be able to get forward. Colonel Jesus Baker is wounded. Those skirmishers, can they reattach? Well, they can get back to their parent unit. Hedges skirmishers can also get back to their parent unit. I don't think I can really use them effectively over here. Panda is down to 300 men and effectively out of the fight. But we have an opening on the enemy and are able to capture Nashville Pike West. Weeks move forward. Confederate secure Nashville Pike East. I was thinking this was the west side. Well, mistakes happen. Anderson move up together with Wolford. Weed move up. Sharps also attack. Siegfried, open up. Is our artillery line here? Yes it is, but we have run out of time. We only have 1 minute remaining. I do not have a very good target for our artillery. Open up on these units. We have 13 o'clock. Maybe we can still turn this battle. We'd move over on Shepard. You can open up their flank. Wolford's Vikings move up. Barnes move up. Some of the units were able to recapture their defensive ground. Baker move forward, and we still have a whole slog of enemies to work through. Adams, can you get these units? Our Whispers are shooting on units that we cannot even see. Our high caliber guns, can they get these units? Support our push. Panda, move up. Spears is trying to get back their defenses. Owen, move up. Stark is still holding. These units are still holding. This is a massive nightmare. Maybe we can sneak Forest by the enemy lines. Together with the shock cavalry and force a breakthrough on this side. One federal unit is withdrawing. Stark is still opening up on Shepard. And it looks like we can move up down here, finally. Panda and Hedge, can you form up on this section of the front line? Whispers, open up on these 300 men. Adams, move forward. Panda, you need to focus on this unit together with the Georgia Volunteers. Adams skirmishers need to fall back. More units are on their flank. We still have massive enemy contingents over on this side. Shock cavalry, hold over here. Forest, I want you to dismount. Barnes, move up. Weed, move up. Wolford's Vikings also move forward. And I have the hope that if we can simply shove enough men into the enemy, we might still win this. These units can move forward. Perry, move forward. 12 pounders and 24 pounders, move up. Longstreet lost 37% of his corps. Our other corps lost 33%, and I'm not looking at the casualties of Longstreet. Forest, move up on the flank of the enemy. Shockhev, maybe you can get Starkweather while they are trying to reform their ranks. Barnes, move forward. Wolford, open up. Weed, move forward. And open up. Weed, move up. Our shock cavalry got hit by Price and now by Spears. This is not looking well. Okay, Shockev, withdraw. Now they're routed. Well, in this fight we have basically thrown away 3 full corps. Craft double time it. Alabama, you can fall back for a minute. Stark, move forward though. Maxwell, move forward. Anderson, move forward. Maybe I can get our Whispers to reform over on this side, but police in a sensible fashion. Maybe this will give us an opportunity. Perry, move forward on this flank, the only flank where we actually make some ground. Units, reform. Focus over there. Forest, get back over here. Our shock cavalry has regained their composure. Barnes, open up. Wolford, open up. Of course you're blocked. Yes, we have routed this unit. Okay. Reed move down. Anderson and Stark form up on this section. Sharps also move down. Forrest move down. Croft move up. Alabama move up. Owen move forward. We now need to pin the enemy so that we can push on their right side. Wisworth move forward. These units. Well, with the exception of Panda, Panda is completely done for the day. 24 pounders and 12 pounders move up. 10 pounders and the Wisworths open up into the enemy sides. These supplies can withdraw. These supplies need to get to our main line. Other supplies, come on, gather yourself. 24 pounder howitzers move forward. We only have so much daylight left. Barnes and Wolford are about to be able to get into the enemy rear together with Stark. Anderson needs to get down though, together with Reeks. Perry need to plug this hole. Maybe we still have a chance. Forrest is able to hit Walker, very good. Does the enemy still have artillery left? No, they only have infantry. Meaning that we have a small advantage. In theory we still have more soldiers than them, but a larger amount of them are bound in our reserves because I was expecting Union counterattacks. Stark get down there. Siegfried, can you move forward? Anderson attack Grosse. We'd also move up. These snipers are coming up. Very good. Barnes and Wolford, you are now tasked to destroy this unit. Forrest, move forward. They are sending more reinforcements north. Of course, there is the strong unit under Price that is simply hiding in plain sight. Anderson, move down. Sharp suppression, move down, move up. Baker and Maxwell also get over you. Grimes move forward. Owen move forward. And Croft move forward. Maybe we can destroy some of their units and bind their remaining forces. Adams and Hedge also move up. Georgia and Panda, please get this unit. You get support by our 24 pounder howitzers. The rest of our artillery is giving supporting fire. Wolford's Vikings were beaten back, but we have broken through their first defenses. Stark shift south, Forrest move up. Shockery, find out where they are. Wisworth, also get on the enemy flank. Sharps move down. Barnes is able to attack Haskell. Stark is delivering fire on enemy flanking positions. General, get north, support these soldiers. And down here Osborne needs to move forward together with Grimes. Baker, get north. And these Wisworths can open up on Haskell. Forrest, get forward, join the fight. Siegfried, you're out of the fight. Wolford, you can move up over here. Barnes is opening up on the 41st, 33rd Illinois. Together with Forrest, this unit should break relatively quickly. We have found the enemy unit that was driven back from their post. Wolford, move forward. If we can stop them from regaining their position, we might be able to capture this point before 15 o'clock. Siegfried, get up, but I do not really want to send you back into the fight. You're basically just a reserve. Forrest, open up on this unit from Michigan. Baker, move down. Stark, open up on Spears if you can. Sharps, also open up on Spears. We might be able to break this unit within a couple of volleys. Wolford's Vikings move forward. And Barnes move forward on Wagner. Siegfried, you're going to make sure that our snipers are not getting overrun. These Wisworths need to attack this unit. Enemy forces try to recapture these fortifications. Wolford, double time it. Okay, we have them wavering and broken. Wolford, move up, move up, move up. We're able to pin this unit down. Alright. Baker, move up. Anderson, move up. Casualties, 34%. And we are now securing Nashville Pike West. Once this position is secured and we have a good foothold, I will count this as a win. Yes, we are driving them back from their fortifications. Stark is still battling the enemy. Wolford, take over this position. Barnes, once you've reached your target, I think we can say that we have a foothold within the enemy lines. And finally say that this fight was a victory. Or not, as New Year is celebrated on the battlefield. 15,700 enemy infantry remain without any artillery support, and they have to hold out against our 39,800 soldiers and 176 guns. But we're going to destroy the last Union resistance in the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and until we meet again, I wish you all a great time.